Oh, dear fat people. Dear dumb blonde bitch. So, I guess you guys are probably like, what was up with that intro? Like, what was that all about? And if you don't know, like, you guys know that I'm doing this weight loss thing, and I'm trying to do this to inspire people and help people and all that stuff. Lo and behold, this past weekend, I hear about this YouTube video called Dear Fat People. So I watch it, and a buddy of mine was just like, what do you think about it? So I was just like speechless in watching it. And the girl's name is Nicole Arbor, and she just tears fat people apart. And she goes on to say that, like, she's not talking about like people that have more cushion for the push-in and stuff like that, or have health problems and things of that nature. That she's talking about the people that are obese. A lot of people responded to her. A lot of people that... So, I didn't see many obese people responding. There was a few, but not a lot. And it was mainly like people just trying to get YouTube hits and things like that nature talking about it. I am obese. You're talking about me. Flat out. Like, I cannot get on my Wii Fit balance board because it will not register me. When I started this journey, I couldn't even get on my scale because it wouldn't... I could get on the scale, but it was giving me a false weight because I was too fat. You sit there and you tell me that you are going to fat shame me, and everybody around me should fat shame me as well, because you're okay with it because it can help us, if it saves a life. I want to make something very clear to you, okay? You're jumping around and you're ha 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 and all that bullshit. Point blank, let me explain something to you. I was fat shamed all my life. All my life. I was told by a doctor I was fat when I really wasn't fat. I was just a kid. I didn't even know what fat was until the doctor one day, I go to the doctor for a checkup, and he tells my mom, oh, your son's fat, he needs to go on a diet. It affected me, obviously, you know, to some degree, but I'm not using it as an excuse to why I ate. I ate because I like food. I'm fat because I overate. I didn't gain weight because of, you know, I looked at something. My metabolism isn't fast. Some people's are, you know what I mean? If you know, your metabolism is obviously as fast as your mouth because you're a skinny bitch. The fact of the matter is, you were like, you know, there's some points in your video that I want to talk about and go over. And let me explain something to you. Again, made fun of all my life for my weight. All my life. Doesn't stop. To this day, I get made fun of because of my weight. I don't park at the front of the parking lot. I park all the way at the back of the parking lot at work every single day. Every day. When I go to shopping malls, I don't park in the front spot. I park in the back. Why? Because that's something I learned years ago when I was trying to lose weight, one of my million times, to always get the extra steps in. And I've always done it all my life. So don't sit there and tell me that you get a free parking spot if you're obese and you're fat, because sign me up if that's the case. Like, seriously, that's not the case. Don't sit there and make up bullshit because you want to make a cute little video. You talk about this obese family that comes in, this fat family that comes onto the airplane, and you have to push the fat up. Kevin Smith. They don't let fat people push up against you skinny people because of people like you. Newsflash, they kicked Kevin Smith off a plane because of that. Now, God bless Kevin Smith. He's lost a lot of weight and he looks amazing. Looks phenomenal. And that's my inspiration. Seeing him kind of got me fired up to go, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. So I started to do it. Not from being fat shamed. Get it through your thick skull, you know? You say that big boned isn't a thing. Newsflash. There's never been a fat person that seriously believes that they're big boned. It's a joke. learn what they are. Apparently you don't understand that. You want to act like you do. You got a bunch of jokes in your video, but straight up, you're just an ass. Sorry. At one point you said, if I played an ugly girl in a movie, I'd win an Oscar. You're ugly in real life. You might need a mirror or two. I don't know. Or maybe watch your videos when you're editing them, because you're not pretty. It's just how it is. And as pretty as you might think you are, your piss poor attitude and you're talking down about people makes you very ugly. It's just that simple. What you're doing and what you're telling people to do is bully people. And I got news for you. I don't like bullies. I don't think anybody likes bullies, because you're not cool. You may think you're cool with your 7 million views and whatever amount of subscribers you have and all that stuff on the video. Like, bravo. At the end of the day, you're an asshole. I think people need to understand that, like, making fun of someone because of a certain situation. I'm not using my fat as I'm not saying I'm discriminated upon because I'm fat. I'm not saying that I can't fit on things. I understand what I'm doing. I don't sit there and feel like, oh, well, I'm fat, so they should make seats bigger and the movie theater should make bigger seats and all that. So I don't think like that. I put myself in this position. I understand that and I respect that. So I look at it as, I'm going to do what I have to do to get to that point. Again, not because I was fat shamed. I assure you. Had nothing to do with being fat shamed. Had to do with me deciding it was time to lose weight. Me taking inspiration and deciding that maybe by what I was doing, I wanted to inspire people and help people to also lose weight. But at the end of the day, the only thing you're doing is creating a bigger problem. You're helping people become depressed because they feel bad because they're being made fun of. In what world does making fun of someone get you positive reactions? Tell me one. Just one. You can't, because it's not true. And what do we do? What do we do, America? We have this idiot talking badly about people, and what do we throw him on The View. We put him on The View so she can get more exposure and be happier with her results. Because what you're doing is you're showing her that this is okay, because what does she do? She's hungry for fame. So by acknowledging her on a public scale, it's no different than when I was a kid watching baseball and you would see a fan jump on the field and the cameras would pan and watch. When did it stop? Because it doesn't happen anymore. Why did it stop? Because they stopped putting the camera on the fan on the field. It's no different. She's an idiot. Take the camera and move it away from her. Because she wants the attention. She knows that when she says stuff like that, you guys are going to point the camera on her and she wins. It's over. She's not going to win. We can't let her win, because that's the issue with this country right now. Is we look up to people like her and we act like she's a good person. She's not a good person. So at the end of the day, that's just how it is. Now, I apologize for that rant. I apologize for kind of going off the deep end. You know, I had some time to think about what I watched and let it sink in, and kind of just got out. You know, I just kind of wanted to get it out. But at any rate, just so everybody knows how I'm doing so far, like, I'm down another pound this week, total of 11.4 pounds. Things have still been progressing very well. Like, I've been doing very well so far. I haven't had no issues. Everything's been slow and steady now. It's starting to taper. You know, I had them big losses early on. It's kind of how I've always been when I'm losing weight. Like, I hit these big numbers early on, and then I kind of peter out. And then it'll go back up, and, you know, each month. So you have, you know, it's basically up and then down and up and down. So I just continue to keep losing. I'm going to continue to keep pushing. So being down 11 pounds is awesome. I got one more week and it'll be a month that I've been doing this. So if I can, you know, I'd like to maybe, asking for 4 pounds this week is a lot. I don't want to go that far, but it would have been nice to be able to hit 15 the first month. But just the fact that I hit 11, you know, I'm very happy with that. I gotta, you know, I'm not taking into consideration that when I started, the number didn't really register. It took me a little bit, a couple days to start losing weight in order for that scale to start moving and moving down. If for those that are watching this video, and this is the first video you watched, when I started, I was so heavy that I maxed out my scale. I couldn't go no higher. So, idiot. I just, you know, you watch it, you sit there, you think about it, and it's like, wow, man, I got that much weight to lose that I can't even get on the scale without it, you know, going over. I'm getting ready to move into the hard time for me, and that's with work. Next week, I start the beginning of a 2-week run that's going to be right up till Thanksgiving of working every single day. Saturdays, Sundays, all that stuff. I'm going to try to do the videos at some point. I might film them a little bit earlier and then try to edit them in a couple of nights or something. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work the videos out, but I'm going to do the best that I can to keep up with this and keep going and moving in the right direction with you guys, as well as everything that's going on. The support's been so overwhelming that I don't want to back off this and keep going. A lot of people that I know in real life, that, you know, people that I've met through my YouTube channel have been messaging me. It's just awesome to see the progress everybody's making. So keep letting me know what you guys are doing. Seriously, like, you know, let's keep talking about it. You can message me privately. You can email me privately at thegeekguru8280@gmail.com. You can tweet me, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on those at the Geek Gurus. Again, thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me. I appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry for the rant at the beginning. Just sometimes you got to get that out. You know what I mean? Like, there's some idiots in the world, and sadly, they can't be. We can't look up to people like that. It's just not good. So that is all. Thank you guys again watching. If you liked the video, please click the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. That is all. Peace, mother.
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. Right.